And welcome to the very first Down the Rabbit Hole video. Wanted to put this together because I made a purchase recently that would have liked somebody to have warned me about, so I thought I'm going to start making videos about this kind of stuff. It's video game related. So, wanted to bring your attention to a game on iOS. It's called Boost 2, and it's a really fun game. I really enjoyed this one. And it's made by Jonathan Lannis. And basically what you do in this game, let's go to classic mode, is you're going down these tunnels. The colors indicate there are oncoming blocks. You'll see some arrows sometimes, you just pass them. Those actually speed you up, they give you the boost. And not only does that make you go faster, but it also acts as a shield. I went through that and didn't actually crash or die, so that's good. So you want to basically pick up as many of these boosts as you can. Flying along. It's a risk-reward game. The longer you go, the faster you go. The more of those boosts you pick up. And the maze starts to change. You got these, see how it opens up as a playing field? It even does this cool F-Zero thing where it's like outside of the tunnel. So very cool little game. Really enjoy it. Great music. Plays really fun. The more of those that you pick up, the faster you go. And let me just die here. So that's Boost 2. It's got a couple of neat modes. If I can quit. There we go. Time trial will count down for 60 seconds as you're going along, and each time you pick up a boost, you add 10 more seconds to your time. So go as long as you can, and as far as you can, before you've completely used up all your time. Pick up 10-second increments as you go. Survival mode is kind of neat. You basically just go, and as soon as you hit something, you're dead. You have no defense, no shields, no nothing. Multiplayer, haven't really been able to test that out, but Boost 2, a lot of fun. Really like that one. And it's on a lot of different systems. I've seen it for Ouya. I know there's an Android version, a bunch of others. Now, the Android version is worth noting. It's called SpeedX. And there's also SpeedX on the Nintendo 3DS, and it's not even like that Android version at all. SpeedX 3D is essentially Boost 2 again. Let me just launch it here. This one is made by a different company. This is made by Game Lion, and it's currently on sale till November for $2.19 in North America. Really good game. You can see we got the tunnels again, we got the blocks. And if I just go ahead and play, you will see that basically it is the same game. This thing looks awesome in 3D, I have to say. Like, going down this tunnel, it's a very cool experience. One that the iOS version doesn't have for obvious reasons. Now what's noticeable, or what I found noticeable, is it doesn't run as fast as Boost 2. And I'm guessing they would argue that the 3DS doesn't have as powerful hardware, maybe, but that iPod I was just playing on is a second generation. Like, it's old. It's 6 years old, that machine. It runs super smooth on that, so I don't see why a 3DS can't run it as fast, but regardless, it's a little more zen. You're kind of just floating along and avoiding the obstacles, and instead of the arrows on the walls, you get these patches, these squares, which of course are not going to come up now that I'm trying to find it. But those squares give you things like shields or weapons. You can hit the A button to launch the weapon. It'll do things like blow away all the things on the screen, that kind of stuff. Anyway, let me die, because this is why I wanted to bring this up. This is why I wanted to make this video to begin with. SpeedX 3D, awesome game, and it's got, if we go to the play mode, it's got 4 different things. You can do stages, which is what I was just showing you. And that'll have different types of stages. You've got that kind of F-Zero going on the outside of the tunnel. You've got dark areas. You've got all kinds of different types of stages. You've also got this endless mode. And endless mode has, I'll have to show you really, it's hard to describe. When you go over the patches on the ground, it gives you a shield. You see how currently I have none? And as I go over, let me see if I can find one. As I go over a patch, now I have a shield. You see the yellow dot. that will slowly drain down, unless I pick up another one. But it'll slowly drain down, and so it gives you an incentive to get more shields. And you can see it's almost gone, that second one. If I hit something, okay, now I gotta be careful and pick up another shield. There's one of those variations in this shield. You see the way now we're going into this dark Tron world? That's the sort of thing that comes up in the stages mode as well. So that's endless mode. Let me just die here. Next one, if I play, there's survival mode. Survival has no shields, no power-ups. You just basically go until you hit something. How far can you last? And finally, the zones level. You get this fuel gauge. Now, it's a little bit like endless. I'll show you what I mean here. See this fuel gauge? It will slowly drain down. It's kind of like the time attack in Boost 2. And how it's different from endless mode is, at least with endless mode, if you hit something, you take away a shield point, but you're still going. Survival mode, sorry, zones mode, is basically just this fuel counter going down. Now, that's a great game. $2.19 currently on eShop. Totally recommend it. Love SpeedX 3D. I loved it so much that when I recently saw another game from the same company, just load it up here, SpeedX Hyper Edition, I thought, oh great, this is going to be awesome because I really enjoyed the first one so much. So I bought it. It's actually on sale right now for $1.09, so it's half the price of SpeedX. Got it, tried it out, and this is why I wanted to make this video. Also by GameLine. Just let it fire up here. Similar music you can see, all that kind of stuff. And if I play it, you can see it's got a slightly different art style to it. Different music. You can actually cycle through these different musical tracks by hitting the left and right key, shoulder buttons. So the music's great. It also has this very cool feature. If you hit the X button on your controller, you go faster. So you're speeding along. A little bit more like Boost. Not quite as fast as Boost 2, but you're doing very, very well. Really, really like that. That's great. But now here's why I wanted to bring this video up. If I go back to the main menu, and I hit play, I'm into the game. There are no endless modes or time trials or anything like that. Like, I have no variety. It's just the one game. So, yeah, wanted to make this video to kind of warn people, like, if you're interested, totally go for SpeedX. It looks great in that 3D effect and all that. But SpeedX Hyper Edition has one mode, and that's it. Okay, it's only $1. I don't feel like I got too badly burned or anything, but had I known that in advance, I wouldn't have bought it. So, just wanted to send this out there to let everybody know. SpeedX Original Regular, awesome. SpeedX Hyper Edition, be warned, it's one game style. And considering it and Boost 2 had 4 different game styles, or 3, you might want to reconsider before you buy this. So, anyway, that's the video. Just thought I'd start off down the rabbit hole with a neat little warning for folks. And just to give you an idea, this channel is going to be, some gaming, some various things that'll be a surprise, I guess. But, yeah, take care, and we'll talk to you later.